guys,
guys,
it's Vanshika Nenta.
I'm Archie, and today we are going to watch the US F-35's first strike. And we all are very well aware about the US jets. And actually, while seeing up about these videos, I have been a big fan of these jets. I know their capabilities, they can take down any other plane in 2 seconds. And I'm also very curious to know about the US F-35's the first strike.
And all we know that US is most powerful in the whole world, and its technology is also very advanced. And if we talk about the F-35C's, so basically it's a fifth generation jet, and it cost around 1.10 million. So we can
Great.
say that in Indian rupees, it's quite basically expensive. But yes, I do think that it is also very powerful, and we like all the world is crazy for the fifth generation jet. And America is also making, now America is making seventh generation or the sixth generation jet, so we can assume that how powerful America is. So yeah, I'm so much excited to watch this video. So yeah, let's watch this.
This guy is about to find out why you don't mess with U.S. boats. This strike is
boats.
just the latest example the U.S. is showing Iran and their proxies that they mean business. But this was more than just another kinetic strike. Rather, the
Kinetic strike.
F-35C
Okay.
pilots of the Black Knights just made history by blowing this
Wow, it looks so good.
As soon as the pilots of the Black Knights get the all
Whoa.
takeoff, they put their afterburner on and scream down the carrier's
Damn.
runway with nearly 40,000 pounds of thrust at roughly 170 miles per hour.
Crazy.
And these
It is
aircraft
so
have every
heavy.
bit of juice
Yeah.
they have to get safely off deck because of what they're carrying.
Whoa,
This
crazy.
is officially called the BLU-109 bomb.
Oh,
you may know it as the
BLU-109
Bunker Buster.
bomb.
Yeah,
This
bunker buster.
2,000-pound bomb earns its name because it can penetrate up to 8 feet of reinforced concrete, 20 feet of hardened rock, and 100 feet of soil.
Whoa.
Yes.
It does this through the 1-inch thick steel casing that surrounds its body and the hardened steel penetrator.
Wow.
The bunker buster works by contacting the target with a huge force that sets off a time-delayed fuse between 25 and
Whoa.
100 milliseconds. This gives
Whoa.
the bomb enough time to travel deep underground and explode, causing catastrophic damage. Each of the F-35s on this mission is carrying
My
2 of these
God,
bunker
I'm
busters.
stunned to
But
see
what
its
are
power.
those bombs next to them?
How
Whereas
advanced technology it
GBU-31
has.
Joint Direct Attack munitions, each of these bombs are your standard Mark 84 general purpose bombs with a
Wow.
twist. If you look at the ends of each bomb, you'll see a set of fins.
Mm-hmm.
These fins are
It's
part
like
of the
a
guidance
little
kit that
fish.
turns these dumb bombs into GPS-guided
Yeah.
precision weapons capable of steering themselves onto a target once released.
Wow.
But
technology.
why are they carrying 2 of these and not 4
Yeah,
bunker busters? After
that's
all,
crazy.
Why wouldn't the U.S. want more bang for their buck? The reason for this is the target they're going
I
after.
must say,
You
US
see,
is living
the
in
Houthis have been firing a
3000s.
variety of anti-ship cruise
Whoa.
missiles at military and commercial shipping since 2023. These missiles are
Yeah.
often stored far away from the coast in mountains
And most
inside
importantly,
caves.
it is
When the
constructed
Houthis get
in
firing data, they
2019.
relay this to their missile units, who
Whoa.
pull the weapons out, fire, and retreat back inside to safety.
Wow.
For months, the Houthis have been using these 2 mountaintops along the border of Marib and Al-Baida governorates.
Okay.
Between these 2 mountain
Whoa.
bases, Houthi rebels ferry people and supplies
I'm so much
across this
excited to
bridge
see
keep
how
the
they're gonna
places
destroy
well-stocked
the
for their
mountain.
continuous
Exactly.
firing. The pilots have a mixed loadout because after the planes drop their bunker busters on the target, they'll come in for another pass to use their high explosive JDAMs,
JDAMs.
which have almost 400 pounds more explosive than
Whoa,
their
181
counterparts.
Wow.
Blue
Because the Houthi
109
bunkers are
BL.
located more than 20 feet underground, they'll have to puncture this protective bubble before dropping their JDAMs on the
JDAMs.
target and detonating the missiles the Houthis think are safe. But while this sounds easy in theory, the breadth and depth of Houthi air defenses makes this anything but.
The Houthi.
Because of
Whoa.
Iranian help, the Houthis have built up the most dangerous air defense network of any
Whoa.
group in the world.
Oh, they took the help of
The
Iranians.
Houthis have thousands of short, medium, and long-range weapons that, if not taken seriously, can definitely take down an aircraft. Don't believe me?
True.
Over the past 5 years, the Houthis have shot down around 50 drones and aircraft, including a Saudi
50
fighter jet
drones?
and an American Reaper drone. So these guys are about that business, and here's how. For short-range targets, the
Whoa,
Houthis have an abundance of
crazy.
man-portable systems like Soviet Ilga, hundreds of multi-barreled ZSU cannons, and Soviet SA-67 missiles with a 12-kilometer range. While these
12
threats are
kilometer, bro.
certainly deadly for helicopters and very low-flying aircraft, they'd be as useless as a super soaker trying to hit jets at 30,000 feet.
Damn.
Because of this,
Crazy.
the pilots of the Black Knights have to worry about the Houthis' arsenal of medium and long-range defenses.
True.
For their medium-range defenses, the Houthis mainly employ Iranian-provided SA-2 missiles. These missiles have a roughly 30-kilometer range and have a high fragmentation warhead for
30
area
kilometer
denial.
range.
However, the pilot
Wow.
will have a metric ton of these fired at him to score a hit. Because of that, the pilots mostly
That's
fear the
nice.
Houthis' long-range air defense weapons like the Fader 1, which is a modified S-75. With a range of roughly 100 kilometers and a maximum ceiling of 25 kilometers, this missile can wake up pilots and make them smell the roses. Although they don't have many of these, combining them with
my
less
God.
capable weapons to confuse or distract pilots can be a very deadly combination.
Crazy.
Thankfully for the Black Knights, their F-35s have some amazing technology to make even these
Technology
missiles
on-
no
Yes,
better
we
than
can see
high-priced
that.
paperweights. In
Wow.
aviation, the radar cross-section, or RCS, is how big of a return you look like on an enemy's radar. The bigger the return, the better the chance you have of getting deleted out of the sky. If you have a small
Straight away
return,
deleted.
you could just look like
Small-
some clutter or a cloud, since radar screens don't display entirely clean screens no matter how well you tune them.
Okay.
And how does the big F-35C look on radar?
Yeah, I'm
publicly
so much
released
excited to
data,
see that
the
also.
F-35C has an RCS of 0.0015 square meters. To put that in perspective, that's about the size
My
of a
God.
golf ball.
Its
That golf ball is at
characteristics
30,000
is
feet,
insane.
traveling at Mach Jesus. So good luck even seeing, much less shooting that. The F-35 is
That's
able to
actually
obtain
great.
such a small RCS through
And
some amazing technology.
like I have
ripped
remembered
right out
that
of a
USA
John
has
Clancy
given
novel.
F-35 to Pakistan as
A
well.
thick layer of radar-absorbing paint.
But I'm
coats
not
the skin
sure
of
about the
every
F-35C.
Yeah.
This reduces
But
the
yes,
radar
they have given
cross-section by
F-35s.
absorbing the energy output of a directed radar beam and returning very little of it. Besides the paint job, about 35% of the F-35 is made out
Wow.
of composite materials. These composites are much less reflective than steel.
How
Kind
advanced
of like a
America
mirror.
is.
Which
mirror.
one would reflect more light? A regular clear one
Yeah.
or one painted black? It's the
does not
same
reflect.
principle. Other obvious stealth technology is the absence of sharp edges. If you look
It
all
feels
around
that
the
we are
aircraft,
lacking
you'll
on
find
technology.
nary a hard edge.
Yeah.
This was done on purpose to have rounded edges that
Rounded
don't reflect
edges.
radar
I
energy
remember
or
the
a
Stealth
straight
Plus
edge.
Plus. It has
All of
very
these
sharp
features
edges.
combined are
That's
what
why
makes
it's
the
plus.
F-35C
Yeah.
basically invisible
True.
on radar. But despite all these amazing features, none of them are really even needed, thanks to a
What?
new secret weapon joining the formation for the
What?
first
What?
time in
Ooh.
naval
Oh.
history. If you were paying close attention when the formation was taking off, you
Yeah.
might have seen what looked like an F-18. However, this is not
Oh.
another fighter jet taking off with
Whoa,
the F-35.
wow.
Rather, this aircraft is an EA-18 Growler, and these
EA-18
Growlers are carrying a
Growler.
brand new system
Wow,
that will save these pilots'
crazy.
lives in the next few hours.
Wow. I
If you
remember
look at this
jet
Growler,
has a
you'll
great
see some
technology.
long cylindrical objects underneath it. These objects are called jamming pods
Yes,
and are
they
a cool
jam the
weapon
other
when defeating enemy
weapons
air defenses.
or
For you see,
missiles.
the Growler is not equipped with bunker busters and JDAMs.
Yes.
Rather, it carries these
Whoa.
AGM-88 high-speed anti-radiation
Anti-radiation
missiles on its
missiles.
wings. These specially designed missiles are
Crazy.
meant to lock onto an enemy air search radar
Especially
and
these are
blow it to
specially designed
smithereens.
missiles.
This helps clear the path for the fighters to make it to the target area safely.
Wow.
But thanks to this new system, the Growlers no longer have to fire a shot in anger. Known
So
as the
what they do now?
ANALQ 249 Next Generation Jammer, this
249.
system is a revolutionary weapon that
Oh,
helps
it
block
directly
any
jams or
swing the
blocks.
Houthis might take at the F-35s. It is
Yeah.
light years better than its older brother, the ANALW 99
True.
jamming pod. Whenever a radar sends out energy, the number of wavelengths per second it sends out is called its frequency. The more wavelengths that go out,
Frequency.
the higher the
Hmm.
frequency and the more data that comes back. This increases the
Okay, the
fidelity of the
higher the
return and
frequency and
gives
the more
more
data
accurate
comes
data
back.
than a
That
lower
was very
Yeah.
frequency radar.
informative.
Because anti-air radars want to maximize range and accuracy,
Yeah, they have a
most of them
great,
operate
huge
in the
range.
medium frequency band of around 1 to 6
True.
gigahertz, which just happens to be the band the next generation jammer operates in. This is a marked improvement over the ANALQ-99 since the jammer operates in more frequencies. More frequencies mean more enemy radars are susceptible to it. And once
Oh,
the jammer gets a lock on the enemy radar, it can
Wow.
fry it by
it.
putting out 250 kilowatt
Yes.
bursts. To put that into perspective, that means the next gen jammer can put out as much energy as your house consumes in a week in a single
Whoa.
burst into the
Oh
enemy
my
radar.
God. So we can
This is
assume
10
how
times
much
the power
energy
output of the
it requires.
Wow.
ANALG-99 and is a key reason that even radars that change
Whoa.
frequencies will get
They
toasted.
have so much of money. They have so
After
much of
years of development,
budget
the
to spend
Navy
on these
finally
things.
had its
Yeah.
mid-band
True.
That's the
version ready
reason
for
they are
deployment.
True.
so
This is so
And this is what the Growlers
expensive.
carried on their wings on that mission that
Yeah.
day. So, how did all this shiny new weaponry perform? After taking off from the
But
carrier,
it
the
is
two
a
Growlers began racing
monster.
towards
We
the
can
Yemen
say
coast.
that.
Along the way, their
Yeah.
next-gen jammers constantly scanned for Houthi air defense
Wow.
radars. To protect
Okay.
the formation of F-35s, any Houthi radars they found had to be destroyed, and they did.
They did. There's no doubt they
According to
can't.
media reports, the
Wow.
Growlers engaged Houthi radar
Hmm.
sites and destroyed them with the next-gen jammer. The number
Okay.
of radar sites destroyed and the types taken out were not disclosed, but we know at least one unlucky team illuminated their radars while the Growlers were on the prowl.
Wow.
Now totally blind, the Houthis on the mountain base carried on blissfully unaware that in a matter of minutes, the U.S. Marine Corps would be there to shake things up a bit. Going perfectly to plan, the first
Welcome us.
F-35s dropped their first bunker busters when they were
Wow.
several miles away from the target. In one successive blast after another, each bunker buster fell into the
Crazy.
crater of the last one,
Whoa.
penetrating deeper and deeper into the mountain with each strike. As Houthi
Whoa.
fighters began scrambling for
My
cover,
God.
the F-35s came in for
Just
round
look
two and
at
hit 'em
the
with a stone cold
destruction.
stunner.
Whoa.
More than
Whoa.
60,000 pounds of JDAMs rained down on the mountaintops. Locals
My
later
God.
reported that at least 7 large explosions, with several secondary detonations occurring as the anti-ship missiles went off. When it was all said and done, Houthi media reported that the tops of both mountains had literally been taken clean off. But what about the Marine fighter pilots of the Black Knights?
Yeah, what did they do?
Thanks
Yeah.
to the F-35's exceptional stealth capabilities combined with the effects of the next generation jammer, all the
Oh.
pilots made it back home safely. In
Wow.
fact, they were
Back
back
home.
just in time to watch their handiwork on CCTV
Whoa,
while chowing
that's
down on
also
pizza
Okay.
and wings,
great.
any sailor's Saturday favorite
Yeah.
while underway.
Wow. Oh my God, what a way to celebrate. I mean, they had that much time left that they came back safely and they were watching it all on a CCTV. Man, hats off to this. And I guess it's the intelligence behind that the Growler and the Bunker Busters F-35s, they had their own individual practices. And because both of them combined and they had their each practice on the way, I guess it's a win-win for them.
Yeah, seriously, what a video it was. And we can say that F-35 is a flying a beast. We can say
Yeah,
that.
it's a
And we
beast.
got to know a lot of things about the F-35. Firstly, that it is made in the 2009. So we can assume that how the technology they used in 2009 and we are in the 2026. So you can assume that how advanced the America is, and India is still using fourth generation technology, and
Yes.
America is doing this. So we from these videos we can also think that we are lacking in technology, but yes, this this monster has crazy characteristics. And yeah, definitely we enjoyed this video. So guys, this was our reaction. How did you feel about it? Please do let us know in the comment box. So if you liked it, please hit the like, share and
Subscribe.
subscribe.
Bye.